Hi, I'm Fernando. Good customer service can be taken for granted. When you hire somebody and ask for good customer service skills, you need to define what exactly are you talking about and what you expect them to provide in terms of customer service skills. In this video, I'm going to share with you my thoughts on what is good customer service skills and how you can improve your business by providing better customer service.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great.
Why are there so many different expectations on customer service? When I walk into a store, and sometimes the smaller stores, but definitely the big box stores as well, it's like, what is customer service? Everybody's just doing a transaction. Give me your money and here's your product. And wham bam, thank you ma'am, see you, that kind of attitude. Customer service is part of the selling experience, and it's something very important to keep in mind. When you are in business, don't just be in business to provide a transaction to a customer. You are helping the customer get something that they need, something that they want. And it's not just about the product. It's not just about the service. It's about the experience that they receive by working with you, by doing business with you. And that is the key to getting repeat customers. Yes, if something is a commodity, then it just becomes a transaction, Here's the money, give me the product, and that's it, see you. It doesn't, there's no personal relationship, there's no interaction, there's no even eye contact. But that doesn't have to be the case. And especially for professional services company and smaller companies, you have a potential to have a huge competitive advantage by providing good customer service, because you can have a more personal approach to doing business with people. Some simple things about customer service that, a smile, do you smile? When you receive a smile, is a good feeling, somebody's smiling at you. Now, I'm not talking about flirting, but a smile, a friendly smile. Hi, welcome, thank you, good morning, and a smile, right? Customer service. Communication. How do you communicate with your customers? You don't communicate at all? You just, only when you're selling them something, and that's it? Kind of reminds me of politicians. That I hear about them only when there's election time. That's a pet peeve of mine, but anyway, I digress. Communication. How do you communicate to your prospect, to your clients? Do you have an ongoing, communication relationship? Hi, how are you? How's it been? Happy holidays. Happy birthday. How are you doing today? If it's if it's a customer, you have a customer file. Special dates. Maybe when they signed up for something, maybe when you first met, maybe their dog's name, things like that. And I'm not saying to be fake, but be genuine. Be very genuine. Be in business because you care. Another thing about customer service is that you can't really force it on your staff to have good customer service or to provide good customer service. They have to be happy. The staff has to be happy working with you. And that happiness will reflect in their work. Now, how do you get them to be happy? That's another area, which I sometimes don't blame the employees for for providing poor customer service, because they're not happy. And it's not just about them being happy. You have to provide a good environment for them to be happy. Again, that part about the employee is also not just a transaction. It's not just, I'm going to hire somebody and I'm going to pay them and they're going to do their job. No, that's a transaction. You have to have a working relationship. You have your staff. You have to nurture them, and they have to have a good working environment in order to succeed and provide fruits to your business, right? So with your employees, you also kind of have to have a customer service mentality with your staff as well. It's not just a transaction where they're working and you're paying them. No, there's more to this. There's a relationship going on. There's a work relationship there. Other things, I mean, there's so many things that we could talk about customer service and what kind of goes off as soft skills and they don't really get measured. The other thing about it is measured. You have to be able to measure, to have metrics. If you don't measure something, you can't improve something because you don't know the progress or the lack of progress. You have to be able to measure. So it's also very important in terms of the staff. You have to have performance reviews. You have to be able to review your employees and provide them, not only review them, but provide them goals, and either annual goals, quarterly goals, and then provide reviews on a periodic basis. So you're able to, evaluate how they're doing, what they're doing. Don't assume that when you hire somebody and you put a job posting and you say good customer service skills, what does that mean? Okay, they have the concept of good customer service skills, but you still have to train them and give them the direction of what is it that you expect them to provide when you're saying that you provide good customer service to your clients. Because each company has their own way of serving their clients, and you want to have that, make an example of that, and be able to have everything, a process in terms of what it is that you expect your staff to do when they're servicing customers. Otherwise, if you just leave it up to them, everybody has customer service in their own mind, whatever they decide on doing, right? But you are the person who determines how you want your staff to provide good customer service. So if you have that set, you provide that to your employees, then you can evaluate and know how they're achieving those what results they're achieving when it comes time to evaluate them. So it all ties together, and these are things that it's extra work, but that's how you're going to run the business, right? You can't just get distracted and try to just make money and neglect customer service, because it all ties in together. Good customer service brings quality reviews, it's a better outcome, repeat customers, a better customer retention, etc., and ultimately your business benefits. There's so many other things to talk about, like for example, you can also say when somebody, you have to be able to provide value. I'm all for providing value. It's very good to provide the customer with what they're buying, but always be open to go the extra mile and provide more than what they're expecting, because it costs you more money to acquire a client than to maintain a client. So once you have a client, you have to provide a good experience for them, so they stay happy, right? And providing value is one way of doing that. Maybe you already sold them a product or are providing them a service, but it's also good to give them additional value, and it's okay to upsell and provide additional services if you have something to offer. But always keep them in mind. They're your customers. You should appreciate your customers for doing business with you, because there's other competitors out there that they could be potentially looking for, but you don't want them to even consider looking for it, because if you retain them with good customer service, that's your way to keeping them. And of course, you're going to provide the good stuff that you're providing to them, but customer service is very key. Resolving problems, conflicts, mistakes. You know, there's a saying that says customers always right. Well, I don't know. I'm not too sure about that, but you have to work around that. You know, customers, like I said, they cost more to acquire than to keep. So when there's a problem, just address it, communicate, find a solution to the problem. Sometimes it's very simple to just solve the problem or give them extra value and move on. Definitely correct it so it doesn't happen again. And you know, you have to train your people to deal with conflicts and don't take things personal, because it's important to understand that customers don't necessarily think in the way that I'm talking to you right now. So they might just be thinking in terms of transactions, right? But once they're on board with you and they establish that relationship that you're trying to have with them, they'll turn around and come to appreciate you for, you know, all the value and effort that you're putting into helping them. Customer service, again, is something that is not a tangible thing, and it goes unnoticed a lot, and you only notice it when you experience bad customer service. And people vent a lot when they have a bad experience, and unfortunately they go on, a lot of people go on social media and give bad reviews for bad customer service, and I don't see a lot of people giving good reviews proactively on social media and review sites, unless you're asking for the review, a good review. It's usually prompted by, the reviews are usually prompted by bad customer service, and that's kind of human nature. So, and that's another topic to discuss in terms of getting reviews. So, if you like this video, like it, click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, click on the notification icon to be notified of my future videos, and I'll see you on the next one.